I love you too.
What's with the face? Did RJ argue?
No. He actually turned off the video games and cracked open the textbook.
Oh, well, that's good. Right?
He's not the one I'm worried about, Logan. A lot of changes for our girls tonight.
I know you're concerned about your daughter, and you don't want to see her get hurt. But with Hope and Liam starting their life together, Steffi will be able to move on.
If Hope has talked herself into something that she's just not ready for, it's gonna backfire.
Seriously? Tonight?
That's what Brooke said.
Am I the only one that finds this just a little bit disturbing that she even knows in the first place? And then to be going around bragging about it? Oh my gosh, I mean, that's kind of a private thing to be talking about. It's Hope's decision. And then to tell Steffi.
Well, to be very fair about this, I think that Steffi found out from Hope.
Voicemail. Steffi, honey, it's me, and, well, I just heard about Hope and Liam, and I wanted you to know that I'm thinking about you. I know you're very upset, and I want you to call me.
Hope is mature enough to start a life with Liam. He adores her, and she feels the same way.
She always said she wanted to wait for marriage.
Yes, but she knows that he's committed to her as much as she is to him. This is for life. They put the time in to know that this is the right step. This is what they want to do. She trusts him, Ridge, the same way that I trust you. And that's all that she was waiting for. Liam and Hope will be married very soon.
Okay. I hope you're right. But even if she tries to believe in her heart that they're married, they're not. And on some level, that has to bother her. I know you think I'm worrying too much.
No. I appreciate how concerned you are for my daughter, how you treat her as your own. Hope's really lucky to have you looking out for her. Her father certainly didn't. You know, I think of everything she's had to overcome, how she came into this world.
Logan, you don't have to go there.
No, it's good for me to remember. Makes me think of how proud I am. How proud I am who she is. The decisions she makes, the person she's become. I mean, she could have turned out so differently. Growing up with me as a mom couldn't have been easy. It certainly wasn't for Bridget. I was hoping things would be different for Hope. And tonight, I think maybe they are.
Well, I suppose one good thing has come of this.
And what would that be?
Liam's made a choice, and it's obvious. If Hope is moving in with him, then maybe Steffi can move on and she can accept this.
Why should she do that?
Because it isn't healthy holding out for a dream that he might come back. I know what that's like, to wait and wait for a man who isn't available, who isn't going to come to his senses, because Ridge never did, and Liam doesn't seem very different. And so now I know it'll be very difficult for Steffi. She's crushed, but she is going to be able to begin the healing process. And of course, they will all get what they want. They'll get their annulment signature.
And admit defeat? No, that's her husband. Steffi doesn't want to give up on the marriage. Why should you? Why should I? Come on, what do we know about Hope could move in tonight and move out tomorrow morning?
You're stealing my husband. You're stealing my husband. You're stealing my husband. You're stealing my husband. It's tawdry. It's tawdry. It's
Immoral.
It's immoral. It's immoral. It's immoral.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure?
I'm fine.
Yeah, because, I mean, we can, slow down if you want.
No.
Okay.
It's adultery, Hope. You're committing adultery.
Hope?
Don't stop.
If you're not ready.
No. I am. I'm sure. Tonight is our night.
This isn't about admitting defeat. It's about teaching Steffi not to be a doormat. Why would we want her to believe that Liam would come back to her? Why would we even want her to be with somebody who has chosen another woman over her?
Because that boy still loves her.
Even if he does, it doesn't matter. Look who he's with right now. He's with Hope.
For now. Okay, and maybe they'll even be together and have a terrific night. But then what?
Well, then she waltzes off into the sunset with another woman's husband, just like all the Logan girls.
Oh, I don't know about those Logan girls, but I do know about somebody being married to a Stephanie Forrester. And let me tell you something. Liam isn't like Ridge. No, he isn't. He's more like Eric, I think. And Eric, what is Eric? He's married to a Stephanie Forrester and spent how many years pining away because of those Logan girls? Pining over Beth, pining over Brooke. Who did he end up with? Me. Why? Because that old fool loves me. And when I look in Liam's eyes, I see that he still loves Steffi.
I think I understand why you're so determined to be confident about Hope and Liam. You're worried that you left her with scars.
Sometimes I do wonder about her motives. See me displayed on billboards in my lingerie and finding out what I did, who her father was.
I don't think she holds that against you anymore.
No, but I think it caused her to grow up too quickly. It caused her to hold her values and her morals so close, like a security blanket. My behavior with men must have been very confusing for her. And then, of course, the worst thing.
What?
Well, I know that Hope was young when this happened, but she was aware of the hell that I went through when I was attacked. And what does that do to a young girl to know that something so horrible happened to their mother? And then there was that bastard that almost did the same thing to her. I mean, of course, she's so cautious. But you know what? It doesn't matter. All that is behind her now, and all of the mistakes that I made and my craziness, and she can focus on her life, the life that she created, which is her and Liam, and the love that they share.
Be a role model. We hold ourselves to a higher standard. I said that I was going to wait until marriage, and I'm sticking to it.
You're stealing my husband, Hope. You're planning to commit adultery. You're planning adultery.
I feel sorry for Hope. Have you ever seen anyone more suited to a psychiatric couch?
Don't even get me started, Stephanie. Please, let's be nice.
I am. All I'm saying really is that girl's been dealt such a lousy hand. That whole family, the Logans, they're just riddled with problems. And I think ultimately Liam will figure that out.
Then he'll go back to Steffi.
Well, that's what I want, of course. That's what's got to happen. So you know what I say? Let Hope and Liam move in together. Let them play house. Let them pretend they're married. Because eventually he's going to see through all this. He's going to realize he misses Steffi. And that Hope just can't fill his life the way your daughter does. And then he's going to start to realize Hope is a Logan. And she's big trouble.
There's a lot that Hope had to put up with in her childhood. Things I did that left her with a lot of questions. Like what it was like to be intimate with a man, to be in love.
Don't beat yourself up over this.
It's true. I mean, she watched me very closely. She learned from my mistakes. All my life, I was in love with you. And yet I went from man to man to man to try to replace you. Well, Hope realized she didn't want to do that. She wanted to be with one man, fall in love, and stay with him for the rest of her life. And that's exactly what she's doing. Tonight, Liam and Hope will be together for the rest of their life. She must be ecstatic.
You okay?
Yeah. You?
Yeah, sure.
I was probably too nervous.
Hey, look. Sometimes you wait so long for something. You know, you build it up in your head. Your expectations get so high. It's impossible to live up to. It was beautiful. You're beautiful. And the good news is that's just our first time. And we have the rest of our lives together.